So, this is not a horror movie, it's not a toy review, this is a documentary TV series, and it is horrifying because it's true. It's about a serial killer in LA called the Night Stalker. Everything he does is just so terrible. He doesn't discriminate who he attacks. Old women, young women, men, children. He doesn't care. It sets the town crazy. The documentary does so well at pulling you in. But that's kind of a quick way of me telling you, this is crazy, you need to see it. There's a little bit of a disclaimer here. Not everybody should watch this. It's a little graphic. If you're a little kid, you don't need to be seeing photos of dead bodies. They blur out some stuff, but it's everything you need to see for your mind to just immediately, oh, that's the bullet wound, that you know. You don't need that little piece of tape over the photo. You still see the blood running past it. It's all there. Even if you're a kid, your mind still wraps it all together, and it's just... And I keep saying, kid, if you're a preteen, a teenager, if you're not even an adult who just can't handle this sort of stuff, it's tough. It can be tough to watch this and handle it. I've seen a lot of this stuff, and honestly, when I was watching it, I felt very disturbed. I didn't watch it all in one sitting. I couldn't do it. They got to a point in episode 2 where I just had to say that I've had enough for today, and I just stepped away. I personally want to avoid things with certain disgusting things in it. I'm trying to step around this. I'm just going to say it. He bothers kids. He messes with some kids. And it isn't graphic. It tells it straight up how it happened, what happened. It interviews one of the adults. She was a kid when it happened. And it tells her a story. But it is very tough to watch. What I'm saying is, if you aren't strong enough in the mind to watch this at this point, not even strong enough, that might not even be the word. If you don't feel like this is something you want to watch, you probably shouldn't watch it. It's tough. It was tough for me. I started crying when I watched this. That was difficult. I mean, you see him as a rock star killer in things like American Horror Story. Because, yeah, he's a pop icon, pop culture serial killer icon. He's up there with all these other serial killers like Bundy, John Wayne Gacy, and Jeffrey Dahmer, all these other ones that just become creations almost like Batman villains like Joker, Two-Face, and Penguin. And the thing is, their crimes are real, and what they did and their victims are real. And you can't cover up that he hurt kids. And when they show that, that makes it a little bit hard, more than a little bit hard to watch. So it changes how you see him from that picture you get over here with American Horror Story to over here, the disgusting piece of crap he really is. What the documentary actually goes about doing is it interviews the victims, it interviews the detectives that were involved in the case, and it sets about telling how they solved it, all the different clues they got, the crimes and the order that they happened, the people he hurt. It doesn't pull any punches. It tells how the police screwed up. It shows what happened, when they could have got him, where they completely screwed up and missed him. Eventually it shows how they got him and how he dies. So it covers the entire thing, and it leaves you almost with a cliffhanger. What the point I'm wanting with this review is that, yes, this is a greatly well-made documentary. I can't even think of a better made one. I've seen other ones. I've seen the Ted Bundy one on there. I've seen all these different ones on TV. All these A&E, Travel Channel, all these other ones. This one's better. This is tough to watch though. It shows you all these crime scene photos, and crime scene photos just put you in there. And it actually recreates the actual house and travels the camera, and it's going through like you're the killer in the motion that he would have done it. And it shows the bodies laying on the floor. And it's just so visceral. It's tough to watch. What I'm warning you, and I'm also telling you, it's good, but be wary. If you can't handle it, you can't handle it. But if you can, it's worth a watch. Because this guy was real, and it's disgusting who he was. I've been interested in this stuff for a long while. I've studied so many of them. For a long while, I was watching podcast after podcast, listening to it, and I know so many of them. If you want to know the worst of the worst, I've made a bunch of links underneath this video where you can see some of the worst I've discovered from my own studies of serial killers, murderers, the like. And they're bad. You'll recognize Jeffrey Dahmer, probably, if you're into this. Other than that, you might be surprised that the worst of the worst didn't make the news as big as the big guys, you know. There's a lot of freaks in the world, and there is just not enough room to put a list of all the demented people. So, thank you for watching. I hope you watched all the way through. I hope you like, subscribe, and comment. And thank you so much. I'm so glad I got my lights. I just looked at it again. I'm still trying. I hope that my quality's getting a lot better. I feel so much better in front of the camera. I'm happier. I just hope we can grow together. And please, you just don't even know how much a like and a comment means to a growing channel. It just helps YouTube pick us up and help us move forward. So please do that, and I'll see you around. Bye. Netflix's Night Stalker, Hunt for a Serial Killer. It was pretty good, right? Did y'all see it? Am I reviewing it? Yes, I am. This has sucked already. Come on, Jake. You can do this. Get your thoughts together. Come on. Thoughts. Get your thoughts together. Butthead. The butt. Got something I know. This is just gonna be so freaking quick. How do they do this? How do YouTubers make something that is just like that It's good. Watch it. It's spooky.